Gabriel tensed as he saw a figure forming in the doorway. He'd been back to the tower countless times to battle the giant, but no one ever appeared again after he'd slayed it. He figured there were no more prizes to be won after succeeding the first time. Gabriel tightened his fist around Skypiercer's hilt, bracing himself for a fight. But instead of another fearsome creature, it was the woman in plain robes from before. "Congratulations," she said with a gracious smile. Puzzled, Gabriel asked, "What for?" "For being the fastest in history under 20 years of age to defeat the giant," the woman explained. "Across all 98,000 training towers in the realms, none have accomplished it as swiftly as you." Gabriel blinked in surprise. "Is that true?" "I think I can be faster still." The woman laughed softly. "Your speed is most impressive. Is there a reward for being the fastest?" Gabriel inquired, excited at the prospect of obtaining another precious Sunblessed manual. The one he'd received before had been immensely helpful in helping him hone his abilities. In response, the woman materialized a badge before him, engraved with the words, "Training Tower Conqueror." Gabriel tried his best to hide his disappointment. The title meant little to him. He would have preferred a manual or an item that could be useful to him. Sensing this, the woman added, "This badge is rarer than the immortal grade manual from before. It bears a highly useful power." Growing curious, Gabriel accepted the badge. "What power do you speak of?" "This badge allows you to join any branch of the Academy, with the exception of the Academy headquarters," she revealed. Gabriel's eyes lit up. "Any branch?" The woman nodded. "Yes, very." Gabriel was being sucked into the black jadeite. He landed in the training grounds behind Master Talon's hut and looked up to find Master Talon looking down at him from his seat on a wooden stump. "The second stage of the life and death technique is called the Sword Intent. It's time for you to learn it," Master Talon declared. "Sword Intent?" Gabriel repeated excitedly, vaguely recalling seeing the term in one of the texts in the main library. "What is it?" Master Talon took a sip of his piping hot tea and elaborated. "Sword Intent involves extending your will through the sword. Mastering this skill can increase your blade strike 5-fold. You could destroy that giant with a single strike." Gabriel could barely contain his eagerness. Only the greatest sword wielders grasp the skill. There are those who have spent lifetimes trying to comprehend it, Master Talon continued. "We'll begin your training today." Gabriel grew determined. "How does one learn Sword Intent, Master Talon?" "Through comprehension," his mentor answered simply, taking another sip from his cup. Gabriel blinked, not understanding. "Can you elaborate?" Master Talon hummed thoughtfully before responding. "What is the sword's purpose to you?" Gabriel summoned Skypiercer and stared at it intently, looking at its gleaming sharp edges and pointed tip. Finally, the words came to him. "The sword exists solely to kill. Everything I've learned and all the skills I possess all culminate in the purpose of taking my opponent's life." As his words faded, Skypiercer quivered violently. Then all of a sudden, a strong red glow erupted from it. "Watch my hut!" Master Talon exclaimed as the red light ripped a deep gully in the ground about 10 meters away. Gabriel froze, shocked by this display, but quickly recovered. "Sorry, Master. I had no idea it would do that." Master Talon walked over to the deep gully in the ground and looked down in awe. "How did he grasp it so quickly?" he murmured to himself. In successfully using Sword Intent, the youth had surpassed countless sword wielders before him. Even Gabriel's father had taken several months to master it. Could this young man really be the chosen? "Did I do it, Master?" Gabriel called out hesitantly. Yes, I believe you did," Master Talon said, walking back to his wooden stump in a daze. "Really?" Gabriel laughed delightedly. "Don't get ahead of yourself," the old man reminded. "Try it again." This time, instead of using Skypiercer, Gabriel summoned Zephyr's Edge. The air sword manifested in his hand, ready to heed Gabriel's command. Gabriel closed his eyes, remembering how he felt when he'd answered Master Talon's question before. The sole purpose of the sword was to kill. Suddenly, the air sword shot forth like lightning, ripping open the ground 10 meters away. Excitement swelled within Gabriel. The speed and strength of his sword had increased by at least 5-fold, just like Master Talon said. He just needed to master it further to be able to control the sword's direction. "Master, will you please send me back to the tower? I'd like to practice this new skill on an opponent," Gabriel asked eagerly. The next moment, Gabriel was swirling and appeared on the 8th level of the tower. He made his way to the teleportation portal that brought him to the 9th level. Gabriel steeled himself and ran through the steps of sword intent in his mind. When he was ready, he knocked on the doorway of light. Once again, a giant charged forth, axe raised high. With a mere point of his finger, Gabriel sent Zephyr's edge toward the giant. With immense speed and power, the air sword slashed the giant's throat, decapitating it instantly. "I did it!" Gabriel exclaimed, feeling extremely accomplished. He awaited the chief steward's arrival, partly expecting her to bestow another prize upon him for killing the giant in record time, but she did not appear. Instead, the badge he had in his possession changed, stating the new record. Gabriel continued to practice with the giant, becoming more adept at controlling his sword's direction, speed, and power with each kill. Finally, after an hour of intense practice, Gabriel was tired. He sat on the ground to recuperate. "I think I've mastered sword intent, Master Talon," he declared, slightly out of breath. "The sword listens to my killing intention." "Don't celebrate too quickly. Remember, there are countless skilled sword wielders out there, and powerful clans that have talents beyond your imagination," Master Talon cautioned. Gabriel's victorious smile faded. Are the other clans truly so formidable? Before training under Master Talon and gaining admission to the Southern Academy under Mistress Faye, Gabriel's world had been limited to Haleth and the endless border skirmishes of his Yamato clan, own clan. Now, Gabriel was awakened to the true vastness of the world. He learned of different states, realms, and entire universes beyond his own. There existed clans and tribes with power beyond anything he could have conceived. Gabriel couldn't help but feel both daunted and thrilled at the prospect of exploring the greater world and reaching new heights as a sun-blessed sword wielder. "Indeed," Master Talon affirmed, "in the wider worlds, you will come to witness the might of large, powerful clans, able to tame the wildest of demons." Gabriel's eyes widened in surprise and awe. A thought came to him. "Do they have dragons?" "Yes, and they're sometimes used as mounts," Master Talon replied. Gabriel was astonished. But aren't dragons known to be proud creatures? How could they debase themselves as steeds? "What you say is true. Dragons are proud beings and won't allow most to ride them. But if you earn their respect with your strength and power, they might let you," Master Talon explained. Gabriel nodded. "I will stay diligent. One day, I hope to be able to capture a dragon as a mount." "Good. Keep working hard," Master Talon encouraged. Leaving the tower reinvigorated, Gabriel basked in the warm sunlight, opting to make his way back to Banner Hall by foot instead of portal. He mulled over Master Talon's teachings and his final reminder to look for the Blade of Eternity. Gabriel racked his brain. All his searches had resulted in nothing thus far. Could Master Talon have been incorrect in assuming it was at the Southern Academy? Lost in thought, Gabriel was stirred by an Academy aide approaching him. The man gave a slight bow and held out an envelope bearing the crest of the Yamato clan. "A letter for you, sir, from the Yamato clan," he informed Gabriel formally. "Thank you," Gabriel replied, accepting the letter with a frown. As the aide retreated respectfully, Gabriel turned the envelope over in his hands. What news from his clan required reaching out to him here? Had something happened back home?